What's up? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing well. So we're going to go ahead and do your September 2020 reading. Thank you everybody who likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for everybody who supports this channel. You guys are awesome, so thank you so much. I want to get a nice smudge going for you, Leo, because I do feel like September is going to be about healing for you, okay? That's the initial message that I'm getting for you guys, is a lot of healing from your past traumas. There could have been events recently that kind of, I don't want to say triggered, because I feel like, honestly, I feel like it's not about really necessarily triggering. It's more bringing awareness to the fact that there are certain things that you have not worked on yet. There are certain things that you have not healed yet within yourself, within your own soul's journey. So there is just that feeling, too many, in September of needing to work through things, needing to heal things that might have been brought back up to the surface recently, okay? You get a drink of my coffee? Leo, please. The lion round. Let's see. Leo, please. Leo for September. In this Virgo season, right? I really do feel, Leo, like a lot of this Virgo season for you is really going to be about getting everything in order. You know, it's time to get really organized. I feel like a lot of you guys have had goals, you've had ambitions, dreams that you've wanted to accomplish, and somewhere along the line you like lost your way in regards to certain things. I don't feel like you've necessarily, that's funny, Cancer just had this, so if you're cusping with Cancer or perhaps dealing with one, check that out, because the otter. So there's this need to kind of, again, get back on track with things. Perhaps there's been like loosey-goosey type of energy, or maybe not having enough fun. Get in where you fit in, Leo. You're either having too much fun or you're not having enough fun, is what I'm getting with this otter energy, okay? There's, with the otter, it always makes me feel like being extremely connected to water, feeling very connected to water, wanting to be around the water, wanting to maybe get involved in some kind of water sport as well. Maybe even I'm getting for some of you guys picking up surfing or jet skiing, something like that. The hummingbird energy. There is this energy of like the focus being on you, Leo. See how they're in there? The focus being on you. There's an enlightenment that's coming over you, an awareness. Again, hyena energy on the bottom with that fish. You're becoming aware of your own shadow side. You're becoming aware of the things that, again, like I had said in the very beginning, you're needing to work on. There's things that you haven't necessarily healed or put enough attention into, and you're seeing that. You're wanting to get to the bottom of things. But the hummingbird otter energy is a very, very positive, happy energy. It is about you, looking at the lighter side of things, looking at the brighter side of things. Seeking the lessons in the struggles, seeking the lessons in the healing, and not necessarily the pain or the actual event of it all, okay? The things that happen. Leo, please. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the whale energy. So this is needing to delve deep. This is needing to kind of come out of that dark state that some of you guys might have caught yourself in, found yourself in. I just feel like Leo season for you, like it was about a huge transformative growth, okay? There was a lot of growth happening in Leo season for you. You expanded far beyond what you thought that you would. Some of you guys became very enlightened about, other people's roles and the things that they do in your life. There's this energy in regards to a feminine energy. This could be a mother too. And I feel like this mother, it's like you're recognizing almost the relationship we have with your mom kind of disrupts or molds somehow. Like it affects, is kind of what I'm getting, the relationship you have with other people, whether it's feminines, whether it's masculines, okay? The whale talks about too having a divine connection with the divine, being able to hear the messages that are coming to you, but sometimes not always being able to decipher it, in my personal opinion, but being able to hear, okay? The fox asks you to be very resourceful and also pay attention to people who might be sneaky around you. But what I'm getting with this fox energy is you're trying to make again, something happened in business in September. You're trying to grow within business. You're trying to grow within certain circumstances and have advancement, have more expansion in regards to your stability, your foundations. The fox to me is a very resourceful kind of energy. It's somebody who, well, it's something, right? It's an animal, but still. To me, it's somebody that's going to, you know, find a way to get whatever they want to get. You know, the fox will find a way to get into that hen house. Even if it's got to literally dig under the hen house and come up through the bottom. The fox will find a way to get in, okay? So you have a dream, you have a goal, you have an ambition, and you're going to find a way to attain it, achieve it, yeah. The shark, to me, talks about you circling, you know, your goals and your aspects. But I gotta be honest with you, with the snake, the cosmic egg, and then the fox and the shark, you might feel like people are out to get you. You might feel like people are out to kind of steal things that are yours, or steal your ideas, steal your ambitions. You might feel like there's sharks in the water. Peacock, which besides the lion in here, quite honestly, this is one of your cards for me in this, because it talks about, you know, great confidence, maybe even on the verge of being egoic. Okay, or egocentric, right? So you stand out in many ways, Leo, all right, in September. You stand out in many, many ways. And there could be this energy of people around you that notice that, and they want to kind of take what you have or siphon things from you, okay? So be very aware of the fact that you do have people circling you, people who might not have the best intentions towards you, or this is you towards them. Take it as it resonates, okay? There is a need to kind of get out of that shadow energy, right? There's a lot of towers that are coming. There's a lot of opposition. Whew, Leo. I don't, you know, it depends on where you're at in this story, but I feel like for some of you, this is before. This is towers that has fallen before, right? And then this is towers that are falling in September. It's like everything's kind of just happening at once almost, is what it feels like. There's a big need to kind of detach from the actual situations and see things for what they truly are. See the bigger perspective of it, okay? The tower is something that was false. This was a false narrative. This was a false friend, a false lover, a false family member, a false job. This was something that was not here for your highest and greatest interest and good in the beginning, right? But this is something that you were refusing to see the situation for what it actually was. Now in September, I'm almost getting that energy of you have no choice but to see something for what it is. So basically what I was saying in the very beginning, you're being forced to kind of deal with your shadow side. That's interesting. That was too many cards that popped out, but I got a flash of the Three of Swords and the Justice. Karma is coming through. This is either karma that you have earned or karma that is being dished out in your name, in your honor, okay? So there is going to be this energy of this, you know, justice being served in some capacity. Take it as it resonates. The devil energy with the tower. There could definitely be you finding out about somebody who deceived you or has deceived you. There's also, again, the fact that, you know, your ego, the crown falling from the tower. It's almost like you're seeing that where you've gotten in your own way. Sometimes you're seeing where maybe, you know, you kind of have caused some of your issues. And I'm not trying to pick on you, Leo. I'm just saying, okay, it's time to pick up the pieces after the tower. The Seven of Pentacles, especially because y'all know, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know that depending on the illustration on the card, it kind of changes the meaning a little bit for me. This looks like, right? It looks like somebody who's kind of picking the pieces up. It looks like somebody who tried to, you know, grow their crop. They tried to succeed in something, but they're not really seeing it exactly come to fruition the way that they want it to. Okay, there's still work to be done. So it's like cleaning up after a disaster. It's like making sure that everything is stable, making sure that you're okay. I almost feel like there's this energy of wanting to kind of be naive and not see something for what it is. Maybe almost this energy of like maybe like putting a band-aid over something, okay? Not really wanting to face the actual pain of it. but you're not going to have a choice almost. There is this reflection of things that you have been ignoring, right? I was just saying that. The things that you've been ignoring, there's reflection. There is this exposure that's coming with the sun energy. Something is being exposed for what it truly is. And I feel like for some of you guys, this is within yourself, okay? So September is an enormous month of growth. And again, getting everything in order, picking up after disasters, after failures. There's this need to not cling on to money so much, okay? There's this need to not be so consumed by money or the material or, you know, how something is going to go, how something is going to happen. Some of you guys might be considering moving or, you know, something like that, and it might not be happening the way you want it to or going the way that you want it to or something. That's just what it feels like, okay? There's a need to kind of release control in certain situations. Some of you guys might be struggling with addiction too, or have somebody around you that is struggling with addiction. I'm getting two storylines. If you have somebody around you that is struggling with addiction, you need to be aware of this person and make sure that they are not stealing from you. Make sure that they are not taking advantage of you. Make sure that they are not, I don't know, like circling your riches. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm just kind of getting theft or like siphoning your energy, siphoning your time. If you are the one that is dealing with addictions, there almost could be this energy of boredom or lack of, you know, certain things in your life. Maybe you're wanting a relationship. Maybe you're wanting your career to take off, or you're wanting certain things to happen and you're not seeing it exactly happen the way that you want it to. And this boredom, this contempt, not content, but contempt for life is kind of making these old addiction things flare up. So there is a possible relapse. So make sure that you are on top of that, okay? Because there is a possibility of that. This could be in regards to any kind of addiction, Leo. It doesn't necessarily have to be drugs, alcohol, things like that. It could be sex. It could be codependency, certain behaviors in relationships and certain things like that, especially with the feminine, the mother, I told you. There's just toxic relationship with feminine, Leo, okay? And you're wondering, it's almost like there's been something recently that has almost like triggered you into regards of maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the reason why I can't have certain relationships or have certain things happen in my life. Maybe there's something that I haven't healed deep within that relates back to childhood or something like that that I need to kind of move forward from. I need to allow myself to heal from. It's almost like for some of you, this is not going to be for everybody, Leo, so take it as it resonates, but it's almost like for some of you, you can't seem to find a stable, grounded relationship. There's something that always happens, and it could be your need to control, it could be somebody else's need to control, whatever it is, okay? Because I'm not trying to pick on you, and since you're my collective, Leo, in this reading, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you know your heart, you know where you stand in these situations. This is one of your cards, Nine of Wands. This is asking you to overcome, persevere. Nines are very important to you. Nines speak of, you know, keeping on, keep going, showing that fortitude, not giving up, okay? And I feel like you're moving past some of your own struggles. You're moving past some of your own issues and toxic behaviors that you have exhibited in the past. Some of you guys could be having insomnia, not getting much sleep. Who else was having insomnia? I think it was Taurus that was having insomnia too. And I'm gonna tell them the same thing. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told them, Leo. If you are having insomnia, do something with that energy. Do not just sit there at night wondering why the fuck you can't sleep, okay? Get up, write a book, you know what I mean? Read, learn something, work on your projects, paint, sing, dance, whatever that it is that you're wanting to create, whatever it is that, you know, your main passion and goal is. You know, if you can't sleep, put that to work, put that to use. You guys, the cards just fucking flying all over the place. The page, the Prince of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yeah, there could be this energy of feeling jaded in love or in emotional situations, feeling like, why the hell does things always seem to end up this way? Why does something always seem to keep happening to me? You know, there's a point where we have to get past our own ego, and I'm not saying that you have a large ego, Leo. I'm not saying that at all, and I'm not trying to pick on you. I promise, babies. I'm not trying to pick on you. But it just feels like if something keeps happening to you, if the same thing keeps happening to you, you might need to look inside. There might be some self-reflection there, and how am I, maybe I'm choosing the same types of people. Maybe I'm not healing certain wounds and I'm just kind of covering it up and masking them, you know, and then expecting new things to come in my life. Whatever it is, Leo, and this could be somebody in regards to you too. This doesn't necessarily have to be you, but there is some kind of emotional dissatisfaction that you're wanting to walk away from. This Knight of Cups to me, he kind of just looks very like dissatisfied. Like, that's what he looks like. That's his face. Okay? I feel like you're wanting to create a legacy for yourself, Leo, but you're just feeling like there's certain things that are lacking. And instead of focusing on what you will have to be grateful for, you're more focused on what's being restricted or what's being kept from you or where you failed in the past. So just regulate that in September, yeah, because there is some kind of deception or betrayal, or maybe you've been deceiving yourself in certain ways, right? You know, this is kind of ego right here, right? This could also be somebody trying to use your ego against you. Take it as it resonates, Leo, okay? There is deception. There could be some kind of battle that you are going to be overcoming. But I feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's more of like a mental battle that you're going to be overcoming. It's not necessarily a physical one. You could be battling yourself, okay? So that's pretty much the overview for September. All right, Leo, I hope that it resonates. I hope that it helps, and I hope that you can kind of heal whatever these inner traumas are that, you know, feels like it needs to be healed. All right? See you in the next one.